man I ever met. Something about.
I'm the type of friend you don't gotta call me every day. We don't gotta talk on the phone. You don't even gotta see me. But when it's time to come through, I'm gonna be there for you.
Your birthday is a lie. What's my birthday?
Looking for some bitches I can hang with. Get drunk and get faded, ride around and holler gang shit. Tell me, is it true? Ooh, ooh, bitch, I'm ratchet too. Ooh, ooh, let go.
I like you. I like you. Yeah. A lot. Oh, we need to hang out more. Where are you going? Africa. I'm for real.
Congratulations on a honey.
Thank you.
And
Yo, send it to somebody just to let them know that you believe in them and that you see all the work they putting in. Keep going because we love you. Listen, yeah. My mama told me I'd be something. I ain't know I would be this hard. I'm a star well on my way to having few cars in garage. With a house out on the hills and nothing fancy. Just a reminder that I made it this far. So I remember way back when Lavish was a trailer parks. And you asked me why my heart can love like every soul and find what is of beauty left in every story told. It's so raw, you feel at war with all your thoughts. With me appreciate and love all of my scars. Mufasa ain't have to die, but then again it was a lesson. That all your kid ain't family and friends that be the blessing. My mom, she kept me calm through all the struggles that I faced. Reminding me it's fine to be that tortoise in a race. In this case, she told me faith would keep my worries out the way, and grace will be my friend. Despite the times I sin, my life is like a series, kind of like the shows I binge. I done took so many L's, now I took them in the wins, and I'm grateful. What's up, my game? Be back at it again with another freaking video. Shoot, man. Wait, where's the green at? This should not be on here. But today video, we gonna do something cute, real cute. Something real fun. So, before we get into the video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, comment, hit that thing, mic, and sign up with my words, subscribe to that. So, today's video, I'm not gonna really be saying too much, just dropping clips. What I be watching on TikTok. I love been watching this TikToker. I don't know her name, but she do like auntie vlogs, like her and her nephew. It's so adorable, and I be wanting to do something like that for my TikTok. But before we get into it, so I hope y'all enjoy it. It's something new. I thought it was so sweet.
what's up, y'all? I know it's been a long time, but I'm back at my TT house. The least y'all could do is comment and say hi. My mama woke me up at 7 o'clock in the morning, so when I got here, I was extremely tired. I already know TT put on that Backweb 3000 and put me straight to sleep. But I was right back up. She knew I was tired, so she just let me put myself back to sleep. But I was trying to understand why she kept staring at me. But I fell right back to sleep, so it didn't even matter. But when I woke up the second time, she was still laying her big back self in the bed like I wasn't hungry. So I'm like, let me get up real quick and look her in her eyes. If you don't get up and go fix me something to eat. And she did just that. We went downstairs and my TT made me some pancakes as she should. I watched her the entire time because I was starving. And then she had the nerve to walk away from me. I'm like, no, 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 get over here. Either you gonna get me out or you gonna give me a pancake now. Y'all know I hate when she walk away from me, but I love to see the pancakes hit the pan. She picked me up real quick and loved on me, and then she put me back in here, and I was so irritated because I was ready to eat or be held. So she gave me some applesauce. I snatched it right out of her hand, yeah, 'cause come on. It don't even make no sense how long she take to cook. When I was done with breakfast, I just needed to lay down and relax. So she put on some Paw Patrol and I kicked my feet up and she almost had me. I was about to take a nap. But then I realized I took 2 naps when I got here. Is you crazy, girl? I am up. That bandit she called Bae went and got her some food and she thought because I ate I wasn't gonna want no french fries. Girl, you must not know me well. So I ate some of her food and then the man that she called Bae was playing with me and a little bit of french fry fell on his face. But he was alright. And then I made my slave hold my bottle while I stood there with my fry in my hand. So after I got done eating for the 3rd time, my TT wouldn't let me jump off the couch, and that right there ruined my whole day. She kept saying I was gonna hurt myself. I'm like, at least let me try. I hate when she get a little bit of authority, so I jacked her up like, girl, I've run the show. But she won the fight. And even though my TT let me out, I still come back tomorrow. What's up, y'all? Y'all already know I'm back at my TT house today, and I was ready to get out this car seat and have a good time. When I got there, I started playing with that man she called Bae because I keep trying to tell y'all he a cool little dude. My TT gave me a little snack while I waited for breakfast, but then I made my slave hold my bottle because y'all know I don't like doing it myself. We got on live. Make sure y'all following the backup page, and she made me some pancakes. Y'all know how I feel about those crispy edges. I was tearing those pancakes up. See, they put a big smile on my face. But then I started crying because I wanted my TT to hold me and rub me down because I was so full. I was in such a better mood when she picked me up. But I really just wanted a closer view of the food. She gonna say, you already ate. Why you want some of mine? Y'all already know I got on her quick, girl. Give me some. Cause it ain't no fun if I can't get none. Y'all know I be having to get a little bit aggressive with her cause she don't be liking to share. And then I washed them pancakes down with a bottle. And then I got real sleepy so she started rubbing my belly. She's so sweet. And no matter how hard I fight my sleep, that back row 3000 gon' always put me down. She talking about it's Valentine's Day, she wanna spend some time with her man. So she packed me up and got me ready to go. Y'all already know, that right there ruined my whole day. I had to make sure y'all was looking so y'all could see me throw a fit. It don't matter how much I scream and holler, she still gonna send me home. We on the road to 300K followers, so I'll be back tomorrow. What's up, y'all? I'm back at my TT house today, and I know y'all think I'll be here every day, but I promise I don't. My TT son wasn't here today, so I got to play with all his toys without him complaining. My daddy told my TT that I was ready for a nap, so she tried to lay me down, but I wasn't having that. I tried to crawl to the kitchen so I can go get me a snack. My mommy made this mix of all my snacks, and my TT was so confused, like, why did she do that? But it's because I really enjoy it. But I got tired of eating those Cheeto Puffs, so I started crying really hard, and then my TT made me some applesauce mixed with a little bit of oatmeal. I started tearing that up. She know this one of my favorites, but then I got sleepy, so she started to rock me to sleep. But then I realized she was only trying to get me to go to sleep so that she can enjoy her food by herself, and I was not having that. As soon as I smelled that food, I said right up, because you are not about to eat without me. I took her french fry right out her hand, and it was so delicious. So then she ended up getting one for herself, and I was just so confused because I said you could not eat. She put it in her mouth. I said no. I was about to give her a pop, but then she started eating something else and tried to hide it from me, but I was watching her the whole time. Yeah, I see you. Give me a bite, and I mean right now. I had hid a fry so I can come back for it later, so I found it, and then I started eating it. Those couch fries be really good. Every time I come to my TT house, I take my socks off, and she say, why you take your socks off? But it's because I like to rub my feet together. So she tried to put my sock back on, but I just kept running from her. No, you're not gonna get me. You can't catch me. She was like, boy, you play too much. And then she started to tickle my fat feet, and I just couldn't take it no more. It was just too much. We started to have a little bit of playtime, but then she started watching TV, and I was like, pay attention, it's time to play. But then I was over it, and I was ready for a nap. Well, at least she thought I was ready for a nap, but I was ready to eat again. She kept saying, all you do is eat all day. I'm a growing boy, TT. I was like, this food good. So then we went on live again. Make sure y'all following the backup page. I started to throw a fit because at this point I was really sleepy. So she made me another bottle and she laid me on her chest, and I was just staring in her eyes, thanking her for all that she do. And then I took me a quick little nap, and she was like, finally. And when I woke up, it was time to go. All I know is she was putting me in this stroller, and she know I wasn't ready to leave. I tried my best to get out of there. I looked down to see how far the jump was, but it was too far. So I'm like, I gotta find another way because I'm not ready to leave. But then she strapped me down. Knew it was over after that. She gave me a bottle and I chilled out a little bit. And even though she tried to hide my food from me today, I'ma still come back tomorrow. What's up, y'all? It's another day at my TT house. And today when I walked in, she was already making breakfast. She knew what time it was. But then I noticed that my TT son was there, and I had mixed emotions. I needed her to explain to me what was going on. You see this boy? I mean, he cool, but it's TT time. She tried to feed me a snack, but I was just really curious on where her son went, so I made him come back and play with me. And then my other cousin was there. Everybody's so happy to be here, and I'm still so confused. She was giving him too much attention, so I made her hold me while she made breakfast. She made those pancakes with the crispy edges that I was telling y'all about. They were so delicious. But then I noticed that everybody else had other stuff on their plate, sausage and eggs, and all I had was some pancakes. So I'm like, okay, the next plate gotta be mine. She's singing all in my face. I gave her a fake little smile, but girl, where's my food at? Everybody got them a nice little bluey pay, and I got my pancake right on my high chair. That ain't right. So her son get to walking away with the plate I thought was mine, but then I looked, I'm like, okay, this one gotta be mine. Put it right here. Pancakes cut up, sausage and egg. But then she took me to the living room, and I didn't get a plate at all. I was a little bit confused. And at first I was like, I don't really know if I want my cousins to be here, but they turned out to be a good time. My TT son ended up putting on Mickey Mouse, his tablet, my tablet too, and I think you know that. My TT tried to rock me to sleep, but I definitely wasn't having that today. My cousin's here. I got company. It's time to play, TT. She gave me a bottle to rinse down those pancakes, but that just gave me more energy to play with my cousins. So I got down and I went to go find them. She said she sent them upstairs, and I didn't like that. So I threw a fit until they came downstairs to play with me. They brought me some toys downstairs, but my TT son didn't like that I had his toy in my mouth, so he took it from me, and I just did not like that at all. So I got up and I was about to put my hands on him, but I didn't even have to because my TT made him give it back to me. He said I could play with it as long as I don't put it in my mouth, but I don't care about none of that. I put it right back in my mouth. He was so mad. I don't care. I was like, na boo boo, I got your toy, ha ha. But then my TT took it from me because I choked on it, and I was like, dang, I was just teasing him. It's like, girl, are you picking sides? I told you I did not want to share. Then her son go come smelling me, talking about I smell good. I smacked him right on my face. What you sniffing on me for? And then here come my other cousins smelling me. I looked them up and down. I'm like, man, they a little weird. Let me go back to my TT. And then they brought me another toy. It's this little stuffed animal, and it was so cute. And they had him saying my name. And at first I was being nice, but then I said, attack! I kept DDT slamming him every chance I got. Boom! Look at him. Ah! Would y'all believe me if I told y'all that I didn't even take a 5-minute nap today because as soon as I was going to sleep, my mommy came. They started double teaming me, putting my stuff on. Y'all know I do not like leaving my TT house. I was falling out everywhere. I had such a bad attitude. On top of the fact that I didn't take no nap because I was having such a good time with my cousins, I was mad at everybody when I really should have just been mad at myself. My TT said, ooh, boy, you got a stank attitude. I didn't notice until I see my face until just now. And even though she had those kids over here with me today, I'll still come back tomorrow. What's up, y'all? Spend a day with me as an 8-month-old baby with my 24-year-old auntie. So my mama rolled me in the house, and then I noticed that my TT be thinking I'm happy to see her, but I really be happy because I can do whatever I want to do. When I got in the house, my uncle was there, and I was really confused because I thought it was just going to be me and her, but it's a strange dude in here. I didn't take my eyes off of him because usually he at my Gigi house. It's strange that he here. My TT tried to distract me with some sweet kisses, but I mushed her because get off of me. What he doing here? It's just supposed to be me and you. Why you letting people in on our time? I love when she make this noise with her mouth, but I like it even better when I can do it. So I just took her hand and made her do it to me. She said I could do it myself, but I don't believe that. But y'all remember that strange dude I told y'all about? Why this man had his hands on my toy? I ended up rolling over the wrong way, but he still caught my drift. He had the nerve to look me up and down, so now we staring at each other. But I got a little scared because I realized his hands was bigger than I thought. So I went to my TT to see if she could save me, but I still ain't take my eyes off that fool. Here she go, rubbing me down. I almost fell asleep, but then my Gigi was there, and I cried for her. I made her hold me for a little while, but then I went back to my TT because she said she was leaving and taking that strange man with her. She ended up taking my cousin, too. So we had a little stare down real quick because I heard he had me eating my snacks the last time I left, but he a joke, just like his mama, so I laughed at his face. Whew, now that they gone, I can give me some rest. Y'all know TT know what she doing with that back rub. After my 2-minute nap, I was back up and ready to play. My TT said she was trying to go to sleep. Ha! What a joke. My TT always calling me Depot. I don't know who that is, but this watch is mine. I tried to butter her up with a smile so I could yank it off her wrist, but she quit. I had to put my hands on her. She wasn't taking me serious. So you really ain't gonna give it to me? And that right there ruined my whole day. She tried to feed me, thinking that was gonna make me feel better. Well, no, I want that new Apple Watch that you got on your wrist. Then she called me eating her fingers, and she told me to stop, but y'all know I don't take her serious. She had the audacity to pull her hand away from me, so I put my hands on her again. Slacked her real hard. She ain't say nothing, cause she know what time it is. Oh yeah, I can stand up by myself now. My TT be so mad, she be like, boy, sit down, you still a baby. All of a sudden, she telling me I'm about to go home. She going on a date with her man. I don't think she know that I'm the only man that matter in her life. I'm not into sharing. Not my food, not my TT, and not her Apple Watch. I don't care who you say it belongs to. I know that it belongs to me. But y'all know she make me ooey and gooey with them sweet kisses, so I'm not mad no more. But then she wouldn't let me eat her dog, and I don't understand because he want to play with me and I want to eat him. He started putting me in my car seat. I'm trying to get out this thing. I'm trying to take a bite out of that chihuahua. And even though I had to put my hands on her, she don't want to share with me, and her son eat my snack, I'ma still come back tomorrow. Hey y'all, I'm back at my TT house again today. She had Mickey Mouse ready for me and everything, but I had to play with my favorite toy. This is the best thing ever invented. A water bottle? I started yelling at her and she already know what that means. Take me to the kitchen, I need something to eat. Every time we in here, I know I'm about to get something good. She know I hate when she locked me up in this thing, but she do it anyways. I put up a fight to get in there, but then I was okay because she gave me some snacks. And she was really generous this time. She started cooking and that was taking too long. I was starting to get upset. I had to find the camera to make sure y'all could see me and then I started crying real loud. But then I was distracted by my favorite toy. She started feeding me some baby food so it could hold me over until the food was done. But I was so distracted by what she was making. She made pancakes with crispy edges and I really wanted some. At this point, I was upset. I said, take me out so I can help you cook the food. If you need help speeding up this process, you just need to let me know. And my TT fought for anything, so of course she took me out. All I had to do was cry loud enough. I just needed a closer view of the food. Then my TT tried to battle with me in the spit competition. She got the showing out because she could do it louder than me. I showed her better than I could tell her. Y'all let me know who y'all think won. She started to cut up my pancakes, but I got impatient. Just give me the whole thing. It was so good, but she told me that I couldn't have no syrup, so she just gave me some milk on the side. She must have forgot that I'm the king and she the peasant. Hold this bottle for me. Y'all know she had the nerve to ask me, was I sleepy? Do I look sleepy to you? I looked her right in her face and I laughed because you're a joke. I be trying to tell my TC that I could put my pacifier in my mouth by myself. So I tried to show her that I could do it, but I had it the wrong way. So she took it and she put it in my mouth for me. And then I took it out. And then I said, let me show you I could do it. And then I couldn't do it. So I just threw it and was like, forget this. I'm going to sleep. Y'all know TT always tricking me with that back rub 3000. She don't play. But I wasn't down long. I was back up and I was ready to part. He told me that she had just washed her robe because I had baby food on it and I had to test it out. She didn't like that. It was real good. And then she said, I got a boo-boo, and she took me to the bathroom. It was so stanky in there. I was trying everything to get out of there. I had to take a bite out that thought, like, get me out of here. Guess that's how she feel when she changed my diaper. She laid me in her bed with a bottle and turned on Gracie corner. Gracie be having me turned. Then all of a sudden, she was rocking me, and I tried so hard to fight that sleep. When I woke up, I was back downstairs looking like, how dare you put me down? But then my mama came and it was time for me to go and I was telling her I didn't want to leave. And even though my TT take forever to feed me, I'ma still come back tomorrow.
Hey y'all, I'm back to being a TTS bitch. Today was a little different because it was so dark and gloomy outside. So I started off with writing my affirmations and my manifestations. And I tell y'all he loved these little star puffs. And then I was like, okay, let's take a little nap because TT is real tired. He said, girl, no, I'm up for the day. Are you dumb? Not me thinking because it's a rainy day, he gonna think it's nighttime. Sorry. Y'all, this baby just lay across me like I'm his bed. He lay all over me and I don't understand. Then he shit it like he always do. And now he know how to crawl. So he just trying to crawl away. He think he can do whatever he want to do. No, you're finna get your little nasty diaper change because I can't stand the smell of it. And now all of a sudden he's boo-booing turds because he's eating food. We're going back to just milk in this household. So y'all know I just got both sides of my nose pierced, right? As we predicted, he ripped it out. And that's my fault because I knew better. I combed his hair out because today we doing him a Christmas photo shoot. That's gonna be a separate video. All of a sudden he wanted to get sleepy. 5 seconds he was up and I was very proud because 5 is better than 2. And for the man in my comments always asking where my bra is, where's your mother's bra? I'm sure her titties are on her kneecaps just like mine. I don't see the issue. anyways, I've been waiting to make him a sweet potato ever since he could eat. Honestly, I'll eat them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But here he is minding a business that does not pay him. He can never just sit and watch me make the food. He gotta play with something that does not belong to him. Look at him. Why do he got the brown sugar? I don't understand. Now he's trying to get the knife and the butter. Like, dang, let it go. Jesus Christ. He spit that pacifier out so fast, like, yeah, come on, let's get it done. Y'all said try the choo-choo train. That ain't work for him. He's not one of them babies. He said just feed me. I don't like to play around. You don't like to play with your food, do you? And I don't, nephew. I gotta respect it. He be throwing me off with the facial expressions. I don't be knowing if he like it or not. But he did, and then he felt like he needed a side of chicken, so now he's biting on me. It's getting so disrespectful in this house, and then he watching me make the bottle while he's still screaming. The way this baby be in my phone, you can think he can really read or understand what's going on. I was trying to have a little bit of playtime, but he always get real aggressive and real rough. Like, why are you trying to rip my lip off? It's getting scary because he abused me more than Ike did Tina. But y'all remember how Ike did Tina in that limo, and guess who won that fight? Me. I did. Knocked him right on out. But then 30 minutes had went by and he was still asleep and I was very bored. I'm just sitting there waiting on him to wake up. That was an hour nap. Hey, nephew, I missed you. I think I like the cat naps way better because that was just too long. There's no way I complain about how he sleep and then when he sleep, I get upset. Because as soon as he woke up, it was time for him to go home and I was like, damn, like you just slept a day away. And even though he put his hands on me again today, he ripped my nose ring out and he's pooping full turds, I will still keep him again tomorrow. Hey y'all, my TT Stinking Butt is back today. I know y'all been waiting on him. I think his mama getting a clue to skedaddle. She did not stay long today. He be so happy to see me and I be so happy to see him. But I lined up all these toys for him and he goes straight for the bottle top and I don't understand that. So I asked his mama if he could try these new snacks even though this is my nephew and I do what I want to do anyway. I still asked. She said yes, so we tried them. He was very unsure about them at first, but then I realized that my nephew is delusional because why is he chewing and he has no teeth? I felt so bad for him because his fingers are so fat that he can't get the food in his mouth, so I just did it for him. 10 out of 10 for these. I told y'all we trying new foods every day because he is 6 months. I could not wait to feed him. I could tell he really liked this because listen. The fact that he looked at the spoon like, where is the rest of it? I tried the helicopter again because y'all told me to, and he was not impressed again. But this was a 10 out of 10. He definitely loved it. He was so full, he went to sleep for 2 seconds. A whole 2 seconds. I was so proud because usually it's only 1. Let me ask y'all a serious question. Why when a baby see you making a bottle, they start screaming? So I decided that I wanted to take him on a walk today, and also I was leaving with his mom when she came to pick him up. So I took him upstairs with me to get ready, and he looked like he was going to jump off the bed and commit. So I had to take him in the bathroom with me. I'm trying to brush my teeth and so is he. Trying to brush his teeth with my toothbrush. It's mine. You don't even have teeth, Grandpa. I gave him a couple of his toys, but he was more impressed with the water coming out the faucet. There has been so many people asking where they can send us stuff. If you guys have a small business and you want to send things to us, I will review them in videos. I'm thinking about getting a P.O. box, so if you think that's a good idea, go ahead and comment. We wasn't in the kitchen today because I ate before he got there. Ha! It felt so good not to fight for my life and my food. We get back in the house, he trying to snatch my chain like he Debo. I tucked it, and I did. I'm also going to have to teach him a lesson about putting his hands on me because I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to take this abuse. As soon as I was about to change his boo-boo stinking diaper, his mama walked in the door. I was shouting for joy, thank God, because I'm so tired of changing his nasty self. I rode in the backseat with him and let our chauffeur drive us around, and he fell asleep on me. And it was such a chill day today, so I will still keep him tomorrow. Hey y'all, spend a day with me babysitting my 6-month-old nephew. Now his mama bring him at a certain time, so I knew something was wrong when he was running late. Whole time his daddy was bringing him today. So here's his father. He got the same treatment as his mother. Hit the road, Jack. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all, he left so fast I knew something was wrong. Whole time this little boy done shit it, and I know he smelled that shit that he shat in that back seat. He with his TT now, so he good. I could already tell how this day was about to go. I'm trying to teach him a TikTok because I want him to do this TikTok with me. Just watch.
Do it right. I just showed you how to do it. Come on. In the cut with my... I'm going to turn the TV off. Put your L's up. In the cut with my twin, we be vibing.
That didn't go over well. All he wanted to do was watch Mickey Mouse. Then all of a sudden, he chewing on my kneecap. Then he look at me to see if I'm looking at him. Yes, I see you. And he go back to doing it. So I'm like, okay, maybe I need to go get him something to eat. So now we back in the kitchen. Y'all already know how he get when we get in here.
Asked him to hold my spoon. He's licking it. There's nothing on there. What are you doing? And then he proceeded to be a thief. Why are you stealing from me? You can wait 1 second. So I figured this out. I feed him some food while I'm eating my food, and he won't worry about my food. Needless to say, he was worried about everything but his own food. What do you want with my bowl? There's nothing in it. I don't know if y'all ever did this, but I like to put a little bit of strawberries and banana inside my Frosted Flake, and he thought that was pretty neat. Look how he was looking at it. And there he go again, stealing. So like I said, I thought giving him his own food would do something. No, look at him. Look at him attacking me. He's attacking me. He put his whole mouth on the side of my bowl. And then he shitted again. Y'all, I changed 6 boo-boo diapers today. When he started rubbing the ham hocks together, I said, oh yeah, this baby's tired. Let's take a nap. No, look, I rock, he get up. I rock, he get up. All of a sudden, he said, okay, well, maybe it's just my time. So I laid him down, and I went to go get the groceries from outside. I'm telling y'all, it only took me 5 minutes to get these groceries and take them out the bag. I didn't even get to put them away. Y'all don't got Walmart Plus? Y'all need to go ahead and get that. Sorry for the intermission. I ended up getting him some snacks. Turns out he can't eat them until he 8 months. But boom, there we go, up again. It was only 5 to 7 minutes, y'all, I swear. I turned on Grey's Anatomy for a quick second while he was asleep. He got up trying to get the remote. He ended up falling back to sleep, but that was short-lived because I had to wake him up. It was time to go get my baby from school. If y'all saw in the last video, my son absolutely loves his little cousin. He been asking me for a little brother or sister for forever, and baby, you're not getting it from me. You better ask Santa. He was so happy to see him. Look at the smile on his face. And even though he drove me crazy today, I will still keep him again tomorrow. Hey y'all, spend a day with me babysitting my 6-month-old nephew. It got crazy. So my sister had to go to work and she asked me to keep the baby, and I was completely okay with that because I'm a TT ass bitch. So I went ahead and put her out, and we went on to enjoy what I thought was going to be a great day. Look at his stinking self. He was just so sweet in the beginning. So now that he is 6 months, he can start eating food. So I fed him some peaches and pears. I tried to do a helicopter, y'all. When I said this baby did not like that, he looked at me like I don't even play that shit. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry. So before I started feeding him, we had a conversation, and I let him know that he needs to save that boo-boo for when his mama come and pick him up. Keep that in mind. So I tried to put him down so I could feed myself, and he wasn't having it. He said I had to take him everywhere with me. So I went to make me a bowl of cereal, and the milk was expired. So I just went on to make a bagel. I don't know how my sister carried this 15-pound baby on her hip all day, but I commend her. So while we was waiting on my bagel to cook, we just did a little dance, and I thought everything was gonna be fine and dandy, right? No, he's holding my eye. Why are you holding my eye? As I go to pull my bagel out the toaster, he's eyeballing it. So now I'm rethinking everything. Like, let me talk to him real quick. This mine. This my bagel. This mine. Hey. It's mine. It's my bagel. You can't have any of that. The amount of bitch please that was on his face, it's time for bed. So I was like, let me go ahead and put him down for a nap real quick before I eat my bagel. So I started to eat it, right? I was enjoying it, watching a little bit of Grey's Anatomy. 5 minutes go by, boom, he up. I couldn't even finish my bagel. Do y'all know he knocked it out of my hand and knocked it on the floor? So I made him a bottle real quick, and I said, I'm finna go make me a toaster strudel, and we're gonna try this again. Then he let out a massive poop that I knew was a shark. He laughed in my face as I gagged. Y'all, I almost died. It stunk so bad. I wanted y'all to hear his laugh because it was just so sweet, and it made everything all better. So then I fed him some oranges and this little pacifier thing. It was so cute. And then he fell asleep. But do y'all know that as soon as he woke up, he shitted up his back? Oh my God. Baby, I packed him up and I had him ready for his mama because it's time for you to go, sir. I love my nephew to death, but I have a weak stomach. And if I ask you not to do something and you continue to do it not once but twice, we are not on the same page. And even though things got shitty today, I will keep him again tomorrow. Hey y'all, my nephew is back today, but first we gotta send Dier off to school. He seen his TT rolling his cousin in, and he started taking his stuff off, y'all. He was like, I'm staying here. I'm not going to school today. He loved his little cousin, but you gotta go. Not only did his mama come in today, she sat down and got comfortable. We was so confused, like, why is this lady still here? I seen when he first got there that his attitude was a little bit off, so I knew today was gonna get crazy. As I'm taking his stuff off, his mama is still here, and I'm in disgust because why are you here? She over here setting up the day like I don't know what I'm doing. But we are just alike as parents. He looking at me like, are you gonna get me from this lady? I'm like, come on, nephew, let's enjoy our day without her, because what's she doing? Everything started out great. We was playing, laughing, boom. All of a sudden, he's crying. He's pissed off. His mama sent him with this pacifier that he does not like. Whoever was in the comments in the last video saying thank God that he didn't cry, did you jinx me or what? He cried for 30 minutes straight. I didn't know what was wrong. So I'm like, okay, let's try some new food. Because like I told y'all, he's 6 months now. So we trying all the foods and seeing what he like. He immediately stopped crying once he seen the spoon. And then I noticed he didn't like it. So I just gave him a bottle. Mama said he was up extra early. So he ended up falling asleep. And I was like, okay. But then I started crying because I felt so bad. I just felt like I could not help him. I didn't know what to do. And I just hated to see my nephew cry. But then he was back up and smiling in my face. 5 seconds of smiling, 10 minutes of crying. I was like, absolutely not. We are going to Tarjay right now. And we're going to get you the pacifier that you deserve. This 2-in-1 car seat stroller, I highly recommend. It's a 10 out of 10, baby. It's so easy. Fold them up and pack them up. On the way to Tarjay, I noticed that he was asleep. So I said, let me give me some Chick-fil-A real quick, y'all. As soon as this baby smelled my chicken finger, he got to laughing in the back seat. I didn't find nothing funny because to me, that's just really greedy. But I went to the baby aisle and I was looking for him some new snacks to try. And he was in a good mood after that. I was so happy for him. Turns out they didn't have the pacifiers he liked. I got these thinking that it was the right one and it wasn't. But that's okay. I'm going to try anything to make my nephew happy. So once we made it back home, we both got comfortable. Come to find out, he didn't boo-booed. But I wasn't upset today because it did not stink. So we got rid of that old pacifier that he did not like, and we put the new one on there. Y'all, why he ain't like it? I was just so shocked. Like, what do you mean, nephew? Now, I know it seems like no time went by, but this was hours later. So I made him another bottle. He laid down, rubbed his feet together. I'm watching TikToks. He all in my phone. Where did you even just come from? So now we back in the kitchen looking for a snack. I gave him one job. Hold that. He threw it. Why would you drop it? That was your only job. So he has his eye on the prize, and today the prize actually belongs to him. He spit that pacifier out so fast, I said, let me hurry up and give it to him. Now, what he thought is I was going to hold it. No, you're a big boy. You can hold this yourself. After a long day's work, we was both tired, so we laid down and took a nap. Then his mama come in the door. He's happy to see her. She's happy to see him. We'll get him then. Pack him up. And even though he cried me a river today, I will keep him again tomorrow. Hey y'all, my TT Stinking Fat Man is back today, and when I tell y'all he came in with nothing but good vibes and a positive attitude, he smiled at me as soon as he seen me. His mama talk about he looked just like me. Girl, no you don't. Let it go. Of course, we are so confused because she came in again. What are you doing here? She even took her shoes off. She really played too much. But she left and he know what time it was. Let's get it, nephew. I put some music on. We had a little dance party, but then he got to abusing me, y'all. He was pulling my hair, trying to take my earring out. I just didn't understand what was happening. And then he started acting like he couldn't hold his own bottle, and I wasn't going for that. So then he took a short nap, but then I coughed. Look how he looked at me. Look how he was looking at me. You would have thought I was trying to give him COVID. I was hungry, so I went to fix me a bowl of cereal again. The milk wasn't expired this time because I restocked. Of course, he was all in my business. Unhand my cereal. I go to take it out the box. It's a little bit in here. This enough for one bowl, and I like two. I'm starting to believe that I'm the only one in this house with a little bit of respect. I let him lick the Cinnamon Toast Crunch to see if he liked it. I don't know if he really liked it. Of course, while I'm enjoying my food, he's eyeballing me. So I said, are you hungry? Maybe you should go in the kitchen and fix yourself something to eat then, Now, y'all know I wasn't going to do my TT baby like that. So I gave him a little bit of apple baby food. He really seemed to enjoy that. No more peaches and pears because I don't have time for the shit up the back. It's ridiculous. He loved me so much, y'all. I love him too. So we just started playing for a little while, but then I seen he got sleepy. So I was doing my voiceover and he's holding my lips, twisting my lips. I guess he don't want me telling y'all his business no more because he was really aggressive. Now, did y'all know Mickey Mouse had a new show? It's not Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. It's Mickey Mouse Fun House. So I let him play his little bouncer for a little bit, and then his mommy came to pick him up. And even though he abused me today, I still keep him tomorrow.
What's up, y'all? Spend a day with me with my 24-year-old TT. My TT and her son been sick for a week, so I haven't been here in a little while. As soon as I get in the house, she want to play games with my binky. I thought it was funny for a second, but then she got to playing too much, and I didn't like that no more. But then she gave me a sweet kiss, and it made me all ooey and gooey inside. I got this little toy that's supposed to help my gums when it hurt. It feel real good. But then I got hungry, so I started yelling and screaming, and then I stopped to see if y'all could hear me. And then I started screaming again because I really wanted my TT to bring me some food. And I just kept yelling until she came. I had to stop and see if y'all could still see me real quick. And then I stopped crying when she came. Like, girl, did you hear me? Because I know you heard me. This makes me real mad when she take a long time because she need to be in my presence 24/7. What you walking away for? She was so irritated that I was yelling at her, but I didn't care. Then her dummy self forgot to put my bib on. Like, girl, you don't know that I need a bib, so I got really upset because you taking too long with the spoon. I looked at her so crazy, so she looked at me crazy. And I feel like she just need to have 2 spoons. So when this spoon is gone, she got one ready and at my mouth already. Then my TT put on my favorite show. I love Mickey Mouse. She know exactly how to get me to be quiet. I was so shocked. Boom! She put on that back rub 3000. She tricked me into going to sleep every time. But I'm up. And then I'm asleep again. And then I'm up. And then I'm all the way up. I ain't going back down this time. I love me a good power nap. She tried to put me down on this little mat so she could get things done, but I wasn't having that. I can crawl now. I'm 7 months. So I'm gonna go anywhere I please. Sometimes she let me do whatever I want, but then she caught me in the trash, red-handed. She gave me so many chances, but I just kept doing things I had no business. So she locked me up, and I wasn't going for that. Then she tricked me and calmed me down with the good snacks that I like. She was playing too much. Hurry up and give them to me. I had to pour it with her because I didn't want 5, I want 15. And now I know how to feed myself. I don't need no help. So as I sit down to enjoy my show and eat my favorite snack, she proceeds to cough. And I hate to hear her cough. My mama just told me y'all was sick. I'm finna leave. But then she joined me on my little pallet and started feeding me. I was in a way better mood now. And look, I know how to stand up. She wasn't having that. She said, lay down. I quickly crawled away because I did not want to get that doodle off my butt. Y'all know I stay giving TT a stinky load. Seemed like it take my TT 3 hours to make 1 bottle, and I don't understand that. And then I made my slave hold it because I could do it myself, but I don't want to. And then she tricked me into going to sleep again. She interrupted my good nap trying to put this stuff on me so we can get ready to go. She said we was going shopping. I love when TT take me shopping. We always get some new snack. When we got to the store, my mama was there, and then she put me in the car with her. Here she come with these crusty fingers she always putting in my face. Even though I made her mad today, she gonna let me come back tomorrow.
Hey y'all, look who's back, and guess who's over the voiceover today? Me. Why? Because I gotta tell y'all about my day. These kids did me so dirty. So I ended up spending the afternoon with him instead of the morning, so I went and picked him up, and then we went to go get Dier from school. This boy was growing impatient. Dier never gets to see him because he's at school, so I thought today we would all spend the day together. Big mistake. I'll never do it again. So we got home, and we all got comfortable. That hat had to go. Those gloves had to go. And his mama always see him in a cute outfit, but baby, it's hot. He's taking it off. So once we got back home, they played for a little bit, but nephew wasn't really impressed with the Bluey toys. He said, I'd rather watch Bluey on TV. So I put it on for him, but then he started climbing all over me. Dier said he was going to read us a bedtime story, but neither one of us was sleepy. Nephew really growing up fast as hell, y'all. He be climbing everywhere, but then he got to playing in my blinds. I had to let him know that's a no-no. TC don't even play like that, so you can just go ahead and go to sleep. So I goes ahead and try to lay him down for a nap. He popped his head right up. Do you think I'm going to sleep? Because I'm not. Definitely had me looking crazy. So I gave him a little bottle, but then he was still hungry, so we headed to the kitchen. This right here is his favorite food, but I'm not even going to say the name of this company unless they sponsor him, period. So then we hopped on live. Make sure y'all go follow my backup page. I'm going to tag it below because I can only go live on that page. Reached 1,000 followers real quick. Yeah. Dier is a big help. I told y'all he wanted a sibling real bad, but this is as close as he gonna get to one. So he was helping me feed him, and then he actually got tired. So I put him to sleep, but then baby, I start falling asleep. I know y'all do that when y'all put them kids to sleep. Y'all start falling asleep. Y'all, why would Dier get to yell and talk about, I want to play with him, he needs to wake up? Then piss me off. Because look, he back woke. Y'all know he only take 5-minute naps. Why would you wake him up? If you would have waited 1 more minute, he would have been woke. So now we back in the kitchen because it was time for me to make dinner. I tried to get a little bit of sleep in, but kids don't let you do that. I know y'all kids be on YouTube watching that Wednesday dance. Talking about dance with my hands. I cannot stand that dance. When I tell y'all these kids drove me crazy in this kitchen between Dier begging for food, screaming he was hungry like I'm not cooking, and nephew being very impatient begging for rice. Like, be so for real. Then Dier tried to read him the story. Then he got to doing this noise with his mouth. Nephew was so surprised because he really loved when people do that. I ended up making some rice, some smothered chicken, and some corn. And then I tried to give nephew some rice thinking it was his first time. But then I remembered his daddy is Asian. They eat rice for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This was nothing new to him. But he almost broke my finger trying to get the spoon from me. Like, let me just feed it to you. It's something about an independent baby that just do not sit right with me. But he really did enjoy the rice, which I knew he would. Now, I thought nephew stunk before, but now that he is really eating, y'all, when I say this smell like a grown man and I no longer want to change his diapers ever, but I feel like he old enough to change his own diapers since he got his degree and he know everything. So I went ahead and got him dressed because I was getting ready to take him home. And I want y'all to know that my nephew do not take me serious, not even a little bit. I try to be a little stern with my voice. He don't care. But he was happy to do the TikTok dance, y'all. We almost got it. We gonna be in the cut with my twin. We be vibing. But then he started crying. Y'all know how we get. Every time he have a little piece of happiness, he get to screaming and acting crazy. But I will tell y'all, he found himself another slave. He sure did. I wasn't holding that bottle. He said he got it. And I tell you what, I'm not doing this again tomorrow. I'm going to keep him by himself. I'm praying for y'all with 2 kids.
What's up, y'all? I'm back at my TT house today. I know y'all been looking for me. As soon as I got there, I sensed that something was different. They had already ate before I got there. She over there drinking on some juice. Where you get this from? I smell the food, but I don't see it. She gonna say, since you got your degree and you know everything, you can drink out of this straw. I thought I could, but I couldn't. So she helped me out and she gave me some juice. But I'm still trying to figure out where that food at. So like I told y'all, I sensed that something was different, and she got to telling me that she went and did something. This lady that got her hair done, I didn't know who that was. I wasn't really impressed because while she was getting her hair done, she could have been babysitting me. But I grabbed her hand and made her feel good about herself because I know she was happy. But as soon as she took her bonnet off, the man that she'd be calling babe was staring at her, and I was trying to figure out why he looking at my TT like that. I'm looking at him, he looking at her. I'm trying to figure out, is she gonna say something to him or do I have to? I'm tired of telling her that I don't like sharing, but it's okay because I checked them real quick. Let me get up. I'm like, I know you see me looking at you and you just gonna continue to stare at her? Y'all, when I say I had a fit, I was very upset. But then she got me some snacks and it kind of calmed me down. Food makes me really happy. I had to tell her where to put it. Yeah, right here. So that cheered me up a little bit, but I still had an attitude because I just did not want that man talking to my TT. I was really sleepy, but I was not gonna leave him alone with her. After my snack, she gave me a nice little bottle, and then I made that man jealous because she gave me a kiss on my head. Yeah. Y'all know she can't keep me down for long. I was right back up and ready to play. So she took me to the kitchen, and all of a sudden she talking about Alexa, and the lady started saying something back, y'all. I was scared, but then we started having a dance party, so that was a good time. But I knew that food was on the way. That's the only time we come in the kitchen is when it's time to eat. So TT tried something new today. She mixed a little bit of this oatmeal with my food. That was the best thing I had ever tasted. And then we went on live and she wanted me to ask y'all, why y'all not on the live? It's on the backup page. Make sure y'all following it. But baby, that food put me down. She came through with that back rub. Y'all know how I feel about that. But 5 minutes later, I was back up. And this time, I'm standing on business. Literally. Y'all didn't think I could stand up by myself. Look at me now. She tried to catch me pinching her so she could show it to my mama. La 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 la. Nothing ever happened here. So you gonna keep recording me? Give me this camera. Give it here now. After I put my hands on her, she was really upset. She told me that it was time for me to go home. And that right there ruined my night. I guess I should stop being so mean to her because she really is a nice person. And I mean, I love her, but you can't catch me red-handed. Like, girl, if they see me assaulting you, you're gonna ruin my reputation. I threw a fit because I was not ready to go home. And she always tried to make me leave. And then I couldn't take the dog with me. She just really ruined my whole night. I really hate leaving my TT house. She cheered me up a little bit, put a little smile on my face, but I just didn't want to let her go. I love her so much. And she loved me too. I don't know why she be acting like that. Even though she tried to catch me up in an assault and battery charge, I'ma still come back tomorrow. Hey y'all, I'm back at my TT house. I know y'all didn't think I was gonna come back after I put my hands on her, but she gave me another chance today. So I was scoping the scene because that man that she called babe was there again. And I was acting funny because you know, I don't really know about him for real. But I can't even lie to y'all no more. This dude kinda cool. He made my feet flutter and everything. I can't wait for my TT to take her hair down because she just be patting so hard and I just be trying to understand like, are you okay? But y'all know I be so hungry, so my TT put my bib on. Thank God she didn't forget this time because I was gonna be so irritated. Oh, the food was so good, it knocked my socks off. After that meal, I was tired, so I laid on my TT for a little bit, but then I realized that y'all was watching, so I had to get up. I mean, she cool, but y'all ain't gonna see how cool we really are, so I just had to show y'all that I'm still standing on business. Cause who gonna say something? Oh, okay. I gave my TT a hug, but I was just trying to butter her up because I really wanted a snack. I was enjoying my snack and she put on my tablet, which she think is hers, but it's really mine because everything she buy really belongs to me. And then she laid me down with my bottle, but I didn't want to hold it no more. So y'all know I had my slave come lay with me and hold it for me. She was complaining, but I checked her real quick and she ain't had nothing else to say. I know that's right. I was really trying to figure out why her lips bigger than mine, but then she started with that rub down. I fought my sleep so hard. She was like, got him. And I was like, got you. Girl, I'm back up. Are you dumb? She was so irritated because she was trying to take a nap too. But I don't care, girl. Let's get up. After my 2-minute nap, I wanted me something good to eat. Instead, she put me around all these toys. I threw them all on the floor because get them away from me. I said I'm hungry. Now we back in the kitchen. Y'all know what that mean. I hate when she walk away from me. Girl, I cannot see you. Stay in my eyesight at all times. She told me to hold the pacifier, but this tried to take it back. I put up a fight. This lady's strong, though. She ended up getting it from me, but she put some fruit in it, and I was very appreciative. And then we got on live to talk to all of y'all that really like me. Make sure y'all following the backup page. Here she go again, beating herself, and I just don't understand. Girl, are you fine? At this point, I'm just gonna help you beat yourself. I asked her to stop, but she wouldn't, so I started pinching her. And then she said, boy, if you don't stop pinching me, and I thought it was so funny. I told her that I wanted to watch Mickey Mouse, but she wanted to watch Grey's Anatomy, so I took the remote. Then she asked for it back. I tried to walk away, but I didn't get nowhere. I put up a fight because I was not letting this remote go, but then she got me, and I was so irritated. She tried to do a dance party with me, but I told y'all I wasn't in the mood. Then she talking about some, did you boo-boo? Yeah, I boo-boo. I just had a good meal and a snack. But then she wanted me nowhere near her. I guess I didn't smell too good. But y'all already know I don't care about nothing she be talking about. I'm like, girl, what's wrong with you? I almost socked her, but I decided to keep my hands to myself today. Now this right here made my day. She kept saying my feet stink. I'm like, smell it again, smell it again. I hate when she tries to change my diapers when I'm in the middle of having such a good time. Then I be trying to run away when she put my clothes on, like, catch me if you can. She always ended up catching me, and I don't think that's fair. So then she tried to put me to sleep, but then she kissed me, and I was like, oh, well, now it's time to get up. She kept saying, you gonna be tired, you gonna be tired. I didn't believe her. But then she started getting me ready to go, and y'all know I hate when it's time to leave TT house, so I threw a fit. We had to go pick up her son before she took me home, and I cried all the way there. She said, boy, you gonna tire yourself out. And she was right because I fell right to sleep. And even though she needs to take her hair down, I'ma still come back tomorrow. Well, I'm back at my TT house today, and just know that I was pissed off when I arrived. My other TT son was there, and I was trying to figure out what he was doing here. He's staring at me like I'm the problem. No, you the problem. So I started to unpack myself because I was like, I'm gonna be here a while. I might as well get all my little toys out. And then my TT left me and went in the kitchen, so I followed her in there. Oh yeah, I'm walking now. I forgot to tell y'all that. So I thought I was being nice, and I went to help her do the dishes, and she said I was in her way. So she put me in the living room with these kids, and I just didn't understand why would she leave me in there. So I cried and cried until she came and got me. As soon as she picked me up, I stopped crying. I keep trying to tell y'all she gullible and she fought for anything. So I'm thinking we finna spend some alone time together, and here come my TT son in there worried about what I'm doing. My TT made some pancakes, and I thought that they was just for me, but these kids in here getting pancakes, and I don't understand why. I'm looking at her because I want her to explain herself, but she don't have nothing to say to me. I'm watching them get their food even more irritated. But then we spent some time together when we got back to the living room. She made me laugh a little bit. I gave her a hug. She gave me a kiss just to inform me that she still loved me, because sometimes I don't be knowing when she be having company. So she sent them kids upstairs so we could take a nap together, and I guess that was nice. Y'all know that back rub always put me down. But not for long, I was right back up and I was ready to play with my cousins, and she was so irritated because she had just went to sleep. I love when we play this game. She like, boo, ah, boo. Ah, boo. But then she tried to leave me again, so I jacked her up and held her hostage. I just had to let her know that she wasn't going nowhere without me. I ended up getting back cool with my cousins, which is my TT sons. We watched a movie together. That was cool, I guess. But then it was time for me to go home, and y'all already know how I feel about that. Here they come, double teaming me, putting my stuff on. Just ruined my whole entire day. I'm looking at y'all hoping y'all can convince her to let me stay. But she wasn't having it because she said I didn't let her get nothing done today. I cried until she picked me up. I mean, she was telling the truth. And even though she had those kids over here with me again today, I'ma still come back tomorrow. Y'all already know where I'm at. So when I got to my TT house, I had all good intentions. I was in such a good mood. The man that she called Bae was playing with me, was letting me walk around her house, and then all of a sudden, she walked away from me. Talking about she was about to go cook some breakfast. Well, you're not about to leave me behind. I walked in that kitchen so quick like I know you lying. She thought she was gonna leave me in the living room. I came in there so fast I didn't feel. I'm like, well, forget it. I'm just gonna crawl the rest of the way. I get there faster like this anyway. So then I tried to make her pick me up, and she just was not going for it. She said, I gotta cook. So I cried and cried until she picked me up. She put me down. I cried again. All I wanted to do was be held. She picked me back up. I was fine. There was no problem. She didn't understand what the issue was. So then she tested my patience again. I got even more irritated and I didn't stop crying this time because what you ain't gonna do is keep putting me down. I may know how to walk, but that don't mean I want to. Put me in my chair and gave me some food, but then I started crying again. So then she gave me to that man she called Bay, and all of a sudden I was asleep. Y'all know that didn't last long. So my TT had made me some breakfast. She tried out these new pancakes, and when I tell y'all, as soon as she put them down, I grabbed them. I could tell that it was something different about these pancakes, but I didn't know that they was gonna be this good. He said she posted the recipe for y'all to try it for y'all babies. I was tearing them pancakes up. They were so good. Y'all want some? Y'all want to try them? Psych, I'm just playing. These mine. And then my TT tried to get some. I was like, here, dang. Nah, I'm just playing. These me. I think I hurt her feelings, but I don't care. Now, I don't know what kind of pancakes those was, but baby, I was knocked out. And when I woke up, my mommy was there. She was so happy to see me, and I was so happy to see her. I didn't have no attitude about leaving today. I gave my TT some hugs and kisses, and she made me a great meal today, so y'all already know I'ma be back tomorrow. Hey y'all already know I'm back at my TT house today, and I came in with an attitude, but that changed shortly because you know I can't stay mad at my sweet, sweet TT. So I started the day off at the gym. I had to get my little workout in. My TT keeps saying she gonna go to the gym and keep her back from getting big, but it's already big, so I'm gonna work out so mine don't get big. I had to rehydrate because I was thirsty. She was looking at me like she wanted some of my water, and I was not giving it up. So I got real upset with my TT because she was playing with my tablet and I wanted it and she wouldn't let me get it. And that just don't make sense to me because it's mine. Why can't I have it? So I tried to take a bite out of it to make her mad. But then she was like, hey, what is you doing? So I hurry up and sat down real quick and push it. I don't want it anyways. She made me a bottle, and as y'all know, I am very impatient. It took her forever to make it. I was about to put myself to sleep, but then I was like, no, I'd rather play instead. And then she caught me laying on her, and I was very upset about that because don't be showing these people that I love and care about you. I'm looking at her like, so you just gonna record me? And she like, is there a problem? Yes, there is. But y'all know I love her. I just be acting funny sometimes. We exchanged some kisses, and then I was like, okay, let me go. That's enough of that mushy stuff. I was so tired, so I laid on my TT, but again, I can't let y'all see the love that I have for her, so I got up quick, and I asked her again, you gonna still record me? My TT tried to get up and go to the bathroom. That didn't sit right with me, because y'all already know she can't leave me and go absolutely nowhere. I'm just not feeling that. I do be fake crying sometimes, but I always get my way, so it don't matter. Here come that back rub y'all brag about. Put me down in 5 seconds. I told y'all I was sleepy, but while I was asleep, my TT decided it was best to eat her food. And then I woke up to her putting my jacket on. No, girl, I smelled that food while I was asleep. Where is that? But then she ended up distracting me, and she always doing that because I forgot about the food because she was hugging and kissing me. And even though my TT back's still big, I still come back tomorrow. What's up, y'all? Come with me to spend the day with my 24-year-old TT. Now, today was really short because I was so tired. I didn't even want to talk to my TT. I'm not even gonna lie. Her boyfriend is a cool dude, and we have a good time. You know I was exhausted. I fell asleep right on my TT. No back rub necessary. I slept for 30 minutes today. I know y'all surprised about that, but when I woke up, I was in a way better mood, so I needed that nap. My TT was ready to play with me, and then I bit her, and she was like, well, why would you do that? I guess I was just too excited. So I just turned 9 months, and my TT gave me a donut with a candle, and she sung happy birthday to me. I was not impressed. I just wanted to eat the donut, but I never had one before, so when she gave it to me, I had to scope the scenery out. I mean, it looked like I could eat it, and even if it was a toy, I was still going to put it in my mouth anyways. So I gave it a try, and I must say, I was very satisfied. I was a little irritated because she was watching me, but she didn't know how I was going to feel about the donut. But that donut was so good, I tore it up, and boom, it was gone within 5 seconds. She was like, dang, nephew, was it good? Yeah, it was good. Give me some more. So then I went to help my TT do her laundry, and she told me she didn't need no help, but I don't care. I still took everything out the basket. Do y'all know she put everything back in the basket? So now I'm looking at her like, didn't I say I want this out of here? Every time I took something out, I looked her dead in her face. Next thing I knew, she was rubbing my back, and I was asleep again. After that, I was out for the rest of the day. I didn't even notice that she was putting me in my stroller and taking me home. I don't know what she put in that donut, but it put me right to bed. Y'all know if I was woke, I would be having a fit because I did not like going home. Especially because all I did was sleep the day away, and even though she keep her laundry in the basket for 3 days, I still come back tomorrow. It has been 3 weeks since I seen my TT, but today we are finally reunited and it feels so good. As soon as I see that it was her, I gave her the biggest smile. She gave me the best kisses. Then all of a sudden she had to use the bathroom. Her dog kept turning around in the cage because he was happy, so I started copying him and I started turning around too. She always leave him in a cage when I come over because I like to put him in a headlock and slam him on the ground. But my TC Steaky self finally left the bathroom and I went and took all my toys out because I was excited to play. I miss my TT so much. I kept making her pick me up even though I do that anyways. Then she said say cheese because she wanted me to show y'all that I got 2 teeth. I'm about to be 1 year old. I know y'all was asking how y'all could buy me a gift. My TT put a link in her bio. Make sure y'all check it out. That's where you can order all my birthday presents. Can I tell y'all something? And don't judge me. I was so happy that my cousins was here today. I wasn't even mad because I really missed them so much. I was just happy to be here. And then all of a sudden, one of my cousins took my tablet from me. I don't know who he think he is. I had to look him dead in his face. Don't touch my tablet no more. Then my TT kept saying, put my tablet down. But that was okay because my TT son had his tablet, so I just went and watched it with him. And then I sat on the rug with my cousins and I was playing with all of their stuff and my stuff. Threw the lotion at my TT son because his knees was a little bit ashy. Then I started to throw everything at them because I didn't want to play with them no more because they just like TT. They don't let me do what I want to do. I don't know what it is, but I love taking stuff out of stuff. And they kept taking it from me and I was just so irritated. Like, take it out of here. He gonna grab it from me. That made me so mad. I'm talking about ruining my whole day. So I had to get up on it real quick because they was not taking me serious. Hold up. I had to look around and see what I could take. So I grabbed this lotion and he took that from me. And I'm like, man, this dude don't let me do nothing. So I just went back to my TT. I just followed her around for the rest of the day. She kept saying, what you want? But then she couldn't turn me down because she said, you so cute. I followed her in the kitchen. I followed her in the bathroom. I followed her to her room. And she finally picked me up. I laid down for a second so I could get a little bit of rest so I could get up and play again. And then all of a sudden, my TT got to putting my stuff on. Y'all already know this the worst part of my day, but especially because I already haven't seen you for 3 weeks, my cousin here, and now you trying to send me home? You ain't right. I threw a fit, per usual, but that didn't change nothing. She was still strapping me in that car seat so she could drop me off at home. Overall, we had a pretty good day, and I missed my TT so much, so y'all know I'm coming back tomorrow. Well, what do we have here? It looks like another day at my TT house. She always telling me, why you don't never give me no personal space? I don't know what it is, but I'm not gonna give it to her because clearly that's what she wants. My TT went and got some food before she came and picked me up, and then she thought she wasn't gonna share with me, so I stared at her until she gave me at least a little piece. Y'all already know I had to jack my TT up like I always do, but then I gave her a hug because she really is sweet. Then I let her see me smile just a little bit. So after I got done eating all her sandwich, she had some ice cream with some Oreos in it. I spit that pacifier out so fast. At first, I didn't know how I felt about it because I never had Oreo ice cream. But by the end of that first bite, I was demanding more. My TT son was watching me eat, so I was bugging him real bad because what are you looking at? I was yelling at my TT, and then she told me I was watching, so I started crying. But then me and my TT son started getting cool, and he started making that noise that I like, and I started making it back, and my TT was so irritated. So she decided that it was time for me to take a nap, but I had other plans. I don't know if y'all know this by now, but I am the man of her house and everybody else's. I don't care who else live here. I'm gonna always do what I want to do. So I twisted her lips up because she was trying to tell me, shh. But then she got me, and I ended up falling asleep. What a sad day. I don't know what her hand is made out of, but anytime she touched my back, I fall asleep. And this wasn't no 5-minute nap, y'all. It was 6. Y'all already know I was back up and being destructive. My TC got a new rug. It feels so good on my feet. I just like to walk on it all day. She finally let her dog out the cage, but then I beat him up, so then she put me in my car seat and said that it was time to go. And I wasn't mad because at least I got my licks in. And I ate good today, so y'all know I'm coming back tomorrow. Hey y'all, I'm back at my TT house again. This is gonna be one of the quickest days at my TT house because my attitude was just off the chain today. So when I got there, she was trying to clean up, which I don't know why she was doing that because she knows she gotta hold me until I don't want her to hold me no more. So she had demanded she call a babe trying to put me to sleep, and I was like, give me to my TT. And she always making that face like she got a problem, but she don't want no issues. See, look at her kissing me. I told y'all she gullible. She fall for anything. She thought she was about to put me to sleep, but I got right up, and then I was like, do I want to go sit with her? Nah, I don't really want to. Then I'm like, wait, I'll go back to her. She pretty cool. Then she said hi to me. I was like, nope. I would just keep walking away, whatever. Y'all know my birthday coming. I'm about to be 1 year old. And at this point, can't nobody tell me what to do. I started putting the cover over my face, and she started saying, peekaboo. She was really trying to get me to go to sleep, but I wasn't falling for it. It's all fun and games. But y'all already know how TT get down. She started rubbing my back, and I was down in 3 seconds. I slept good, too. It's something about cuddling with my TT. She done messed around and put the whole house to sleep. The man that she called bae, she put me to sleep and my TT son. I don't know what she got going on with the hand. So when I realized that everybody was getting some rest, I said, everybody got to get up, and I mean right now. I'm looking around in confusion, because why is everybody asleep? So y'all already know I made my TT pick me up, and then her son gonna try to lay on her talking about he tired. Girl, if you don't get this boy off of you while I'm on you, I don't care who he is, I don't want to share. So y'all already know I threw a fit. I had an attitude, and she packed me up and sent me home. Y'all know I love my TT, so I'll still come back tomorrow. Hey y'all, come with me on an eventful day at my TT house. I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning and I was just not in the mood for nothing. I was so tired. My TT talking about we about to head out and spend the day together when all I really want to do is sleep. As soon as she put me in the car, I fell asleep. My TT thought she was about to enjoy this meal by herself. Yeah, okay. She must not know me too well. As soon as I smelled that food, I popped right up. Where we at? What's going on? You think you slick? I knew I smelled something, and I knew I wasn't at my TT house no more. As soon as she took me out, I was looking around, and I noticed that she had some food. I never been to this place before, and I enjoy trying new places. My TT was being so nice and generous, but all the people in the restaurant kept staring at me, and I didn't like that. And then this man was coughing, and y'all know how I feel about coughing, so at that point, I was ready to go. My TT let me try some of her soup. It was very interesting, but I actually enjoyed it. And then she started feeding me my smoothie, but then she started drinking, and I'm like, hold on, you drinking too much. She tried to grab the last piece of bread. I held on to that with my life. I was not letting that bread go. I don't care who paid for it. So after we ate together, we went to the store so my TT can spend some money on me. She picked up this outfit, asked if I liked it. I wasn't really feeling it, but she still got it anyways. I like when you spending on me. Spending on me. She told me she had to buy me a new snowsuit because my mommy left my coat and we was going to the park. She got to flipping me around, doing all types of stuff in the car. I'm like, what is going on? And then she threw on my header blockers. I can't see y'all. Y'all not messing with me. I'm the baddest little baby around. So we got to the park and we walked around for a little bit, and then she put me in this contraption, and it was so much fun. She said it was a swing, and I was saying, wee. But then I'm like, hold on, this thing going a little bit too high. Chill out now. And I said, wee again. That swing almost put me to sleep. We went for another walk, and my TT didn't care about my socks getting dirty because she had just bought me some new ones. And I didn't care either. I just wanted to chase all the dogs in the park. I already know I needed to hydrate. I drank me some water, and then we headed back to my TT house. That park wore me out. We had so much fun. Y'all know I'm coming back tomorrow. Well, y'all already know where I'm at. Back at my TT house again. When I got there today, she was already eating. So I was plotting, trying to see if she was watching me or washing her bowl, because I was about to stick my hand right in it. Turns out she was actually paying attention to what I was doing. So at this point, I'm like, man, just forget it. Y'all, my TT took me upstairs in her room, but she don't ever let me go up there because I'm always messing with something. But it was too loud downstairs and she wanted me to take a nap. I was looking around like this was a new foreign place. I ain't never seen this before. Get me up. Look at her looking dumb. Of course, I thought everything was a joke, and then all of a sudden, I was down. I just can't figure out. She just got the magic touch or something. I always go to sleep even when I don't want to. I slept pretty good, and then my cousin came home, so I woke up and I was like, well, let's go play with him. I had me a little bit of applesauce. He asked for some, so I milked him the whole time because we don't even think you're getting any of my applesauce. I went ahead and tried to help my TT do the dishes, and she wasn't allowing me to help her, and I don't understand why. Clearly, you need the help. She kept saying, ooh. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna cry until you pick me up like I always do. She fought for it every time. As long as I cry hard enough and long enough, she's gonna pick me up. No matter how irritated she is, and guess what? I do not care. It's like she really be trying me. She tried to put me down again knowing I didn't want to get down. Then got the nerve to have an attitude like she don't know the routine. From this point forward, I ate until it was time for me to go home. I guess she noticed that was the only thing that was going to shut me up, so I had a banana. And then she made herself a sandwich, but of course it belongs to me. I'm not even gonna lie, that sandwich was bussin'. It was so big I couldn't even open my mouth wide enough and chew with my 2 teeth. The next stop was some ice cream. We had some strawberry cheesecake ice cream with little cheesecake pieces. It was so delicious. I was trying to eat the whole thing so that she wouldn't get no more, but she took it back too fast. After that, I was full, so I took a break from eating and I started watching my cousin's tablet. That's really my tablet with him. He cool, so we ain't beefing today. He actually my cousin, not my TT sub. And then I had one of my favorite foods, an Uncrustable. I smash them real good. My TT hate that because I be having peanut butter all over her face. It could be strawberry jelly or grape jelly. It don't matter. I'm gonna eat it. And after all we went through, of course I have a great day. So I'ma still come back tomorrow. Hey y'all, I'm back at my TT house again. And let's just say I am happy to be here. We shared lots of love, hugs, and kisses. But then I get down on the floor and I see it's a new little puppy here. Now I tried to be nice to him, but he tried to eat my muffins. So now I gotta show him how I do the little other dog that be over here. Between my TT and that new little puppy she got, they both was trying to eat my muffin. So I shoved it in my mouth. Then I'm like, okay, I can share with her. It's good, ain't it? Yeah, chew, chew, chew. I know you like that muffin, but I promise you ain't getting no more. So I went ahead and shoved the rest in my mouth because I was tired of sharing with her. So my TT took me in the kitchen and her and my cousin started a dance party. And y'all know I had to get my groove on. She played my favorite song. It's All in the Shoulders, y'all. All in the Shoulders. There ain't no business in these shoes. That's my favorite part. Standing in no business in these Chanel shoes. Y'all know I stand on big business. I had to take a nap real quick because the dance party wore me out. And then I came back for the other half of my Uncrustable. Uncrustables and bananas is my favorite foods right now, to be honest with you. My TT was still jamming, so I shoved that little 1-2 and then she let me lick the spoon from the stuff that she was cooking. It was delicious. I made my cousin feed me some fruit snacks like the king that I am, but then I spit it out. It was a little too mushy. Here come the man that she called Bae, making me laugh. He's so funny, y'all. I can't even lie. I left early today, but I had a good time, so I'ma still come back tomorrow. I'm back! Welcome to another episode of Spending the Day at my TT house where I do whatever I want to do. Can't nobody tell me what I can't do until my TT pack me up and send me home. So we started the day off with Cheeto Puffs and Bluey and I put a little bit in my TT ear because why not? And my TT said it's summertime, so now every time I come over, my cousin is gonna be here. I guess I gotta accept it. I mean, I guess that's her child. He was hanging off the couch. I tried to help him, but then I fell. He tried to X up again. Not back. So then I went upstairs in his room and I threw all his toys all over the place. He kept handing me stuff and it was just not anything that I wanted. Like, get this out of here. Where are the toys that you don't want me to have? Those are the toys that I want. So now that we got all the stuffed animals out the way, I found a toy that I really enjoyed and can carry with me everywhere. I played with my TT sub for a little bit, but then I noticed that she was laying in his bed, so I wanted to get up there with her. So boom, I got up there with TT and then we started dancing. She kept saying, let's dance. But then I fell off the bed, so I was irritated and I didn't want to do that no more. And she had a booger, so I had to get it out for her. She get my eyes cool when she do it, but it's a problem when I do it. So she said that we was doing too much in the house, so we need to go outside and work off some of this energy. I'm like, all right, bet, let's go to the park. As I'm climbing up the stairs, she not climbing behind me. I looked her up and down like, you coming, ain't you? I got on the slide, I was unimpressed, so then she took me in the house to take a nap. Whole time, she the one falling asleep. I had to keep waking her up like, you good over there? Neck rubs don't work no more because I'm a big boy. I just gotta go to sleep on my own. But boom, soon as I woke up, I was hungry. Y'all already know my teacher started asking for my food, and I decided that I wasn't gonna share with her no more because she big and greedy and always asking. So I moved out her way and said, aha. Next thing I know, she was putting me out her bed. But that's okay because my teacher son fed me some spaghetti. That's the pretty. My TT so funny, she do anything to make me laugh. She handed me my smoothie and I was headed out the door. And y'all already know I had a good day, so I will be back tomorrow. Bye. Well, I didn't start today off at my TT house, but y'all know that's where I'm gonna end it. Mommy had to go get her hair done, so she took me to my TT and my TT was at this daycare. I actually had a really great time. They fed me lunch, I took a nap, and then I went on with my TT. So when we got to her house, I wasn't sleepy anymore, so we went to the park for a little bit, but I was very underwhelmed with the park. And then I got hungry again, so I just made her take me in the house and pull out my snacks. One day I tried marshmallows and they were really good, so now I'm really addicted to marshmallows. Little Bites banana muffins, they are really good. So my TT started giving me some of my snacks, and that new little puppy she got was all in my business. Last time I was here, he was trying to eat my food. So I made sure I didn't take my eyes off of him this time because I don't like all that slick stuff. I don't even like sharing with her. What make him think I'm gonna share with him? So my TC had ordered her some food, but she was steady trying to feed me this muffin. So I put it on her chest because I don't want that muffin. I want that food that you got over there that you're not trying to share with me. I had to cry real quick to let her know that I was serious. Girl, you got chicken, pizza, I can't have none of that. At this point, I had to take matters into my own hands. He said, if you don't get them fat little fingers off my plate, she was so irritated, but I don't care. Y'all know I got me some, because what she wasn't finna do is eat in front of me and not share. And it was actually pretty good. I'm gonna have my mama take me here one day. I got me a juice box to wash out all my TT food. Those her son Capri Suns, but I don't care because what's his is mine, and I'm happy everybody in this house understands that I run this place. My favorite part about my TC house, besides doing whatever I want, is the dance parties. We be so lit. After having a full belly and having a dance party, I was ready to go to sleep, and I tried to put my TT to sleep too by playing with her ear, because when we take a nap together, those are the best naps. She thought I was asleep, but I wasn't. I hopped right up, and she sent me home. The day was short, but y'all know I'll be back tomorrow. Welcome back to another episode of Spending the Day at my TC house, where I do whatever I want when I want, and can't nobody tell me what I can't do until my TC back me up and send me home. I miss my TC so much, so I decided I was going to share my food with her big bag self today. I haven't seen her for like 2 weeks, so I gave her a hug and she showed me some love, and we just had a great time together. You could tell by the smile on my face that I was just happy to be here. She keeps talking about this one little tear that I hold on my face, but it's just there for cautionary purposes. Like if I need to start crying, it should just roll down immediately. I need to build up a cry if I already have a tear sitting there. So she let me try this whipped cream. I was scared at first because it was making a loud noise, but I see my TT son get it in his mouth, so I wanted some. It actually turned out to be good. After that, I was trying to do some laundry with my TT, but she wasn't allowing me to, so I took the soap and I ran off on her. I noticed she was following me, so I started to walk a little bit faster, because I know she can't keep up with me. Y'all, this lady must have been on a treadmill or something because she was keeping up. I couldn't believe she caught me. I was trying to throw it so she couldn't take it from me, but it didn't work out like that. Yeah, I know this my house. She can't tell me what to do. So then my TT went to take a potty break, but I really wanted to sit on her lap, and then I started to get irritated because I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. I started to get physically sick from the smell that was in here. She smelled worse than me and her dogs. I live right out. Don't nobody got time for that. I'm trying to spend time with you and you in here stinking. When she got done sticking up the house, she got me a popsicle. Well, it was her popsicle, but y'all already know anything that's hers is mine. Then it was time for me to go take a nap, because one thing for sure, when I started ripping my ears, it's time for bed. I put me and TT to sleep. We both took a 2-hour nap. I'd be laid out in her bed. But y'all already know, once I'm up, it's time for me to get a snack. I came downstairs to see my TT son eating my chips. I took the whole bag from him. I tried to run to the corner of the couch and eat them all. TT caught me because I made a mess. Then I was watching Miss Rachel. I love that girl. It's something about Miss Rachel. She always keep my attention. But then I got tired of watching her, so I got the remote and I tried to change the channel, but I guess the tablet don't work like that. My TT says she tired of me thinking that I run her, so she packed me up and she put me out. But y'all know I will be back tomorrow. Welcome back to another day at my TT house, where I do what I want to do. Can't nobody tell me what I can't do until my TT packed me up and sent me home. As soon as I got to my TT house today, I noticed that something was different. This girl done got a new couch. I'm so tired of her making executive decisions without me. This is my house. I had laid down with my cousin and I watched his tablet, which is really my tablet, and I took the remote from my TT so she couldn't change the channel even though I wasn't even watching the TV. I found her in the kitchen without me and I didn't really like that, so we had a little dance party, but I wasn't feeling that for real. Then she tried to eat some of this imaginary food. I fed it to her because, girl, you so greedy. I ended up keeping this measuring spoon for the rest of the day. It ended up being my partner in crime. I made her put me on the counter, but she was so scared that I was gonna fall. My TC just keep on saying, my birthday coming, my birthday coming. Like, girl, don't nobody care. As long as I get a gift when you get a gift, then we good. I'm trying to see, are y'all gonna buy her birthday presents like y'all did me? Because she not me. But I know y'all love my TT too, so y'all can show her some love. So finally, after 3 hours, the food was done. We had some chicken nuggets, some french fries, and some grapes. Can you tell that I was excited to eat? Because I was. She kept getting mad at me because I was hiding chicken nuggets under her new couch, and she wasn't feeling that. I was trying to slide my plate to my cousin so he can give me some of his food because I wanted some more, but he kept saying, you got your own. I wasn't feeling that. Lil dude had a bad attitude today. My TT said she got to get a high chair for her house because I be walking around eating and she don't really like that. But I don't care. I'm telling y'all, I run everything in here. After I ate lunch, I made my slave rub my head until I went to sleep. No more back rubs, but it's something about them fingertips. TT get me together with those. I would sleep for like 2 hours. I don't know if it's because I'm a growing boy, but them 30-second naps don't work for me no more. She looking like she did something, and I had a good day, so I'll be back tomorrow. I'm back! Welcome to another episode of Spending the Day at my TT house, where I do what I want to do. Can't nobody tell me what I can't do. It's my TT pack me up and send me on. So today we started the day off by acting like I was asleep for like an hour. Every time she looked at me, I act like I was sleeping, like I didn't see her. Eventually, I decided to give her a little bit of attention that she was begging for. My TT been begging for me to come over, but I am so attached to my mama now, y'all. I don't be wanting to leave her side. And I know y'all be like, where nephew? Where nephew? I'm at home with my mama. Dang, y'all don't love y'all mamas? But nah, I be missing y'all too sometimes when y'all not all up in my business. So let's make an agreement. I'll come and see y'all twice a month and then I might make a guest appearance. Anyways, I started playing with my TT stuff, her little fake AirPods, threw them right on the floor, didn't care too much about them. And then we sat down, chill, watch Bluey. Y'all, I love her new couch. It go up and down and up and down. I be feeling like I'm on a roller coaster. She watched me try to get up there and then all of a sudden she wanted to offer her help. Girl, you see me struggling, pick me up. Then I got back down and she was irritated and she said she wasn't helping me again. But y'all see where I'm at? Back in her face. I know that I'm a big boy. I know I can walk and do a lot of things myself, but that don't mean that I want to do it. Carry me, TT. My TT gave me these new snacks. They so good. Me and my mama be tearing them up, but I decided to share with my TT today, and then all of a sudden she decided she was gonna give me some McDonald's. I was tearing them chicken nuggets up, but then I started tearing up my TT house, and she didn't like that one bit. Do y'all know she had the audacity to put water in my juice? Do you put water in your juice? No. I dumped out my whole meal, and she kept saying, pick it up, put it back in here, pick it up, put it back in here. So I put like 3 fries back in there, and I called it a day. Like, girl, dang. Then she opened my apples. I dumped them out on her couch. She told me to pick them up, so I did. It was just so repetitive. Like, let me just eat on the couch. She keeps saying I need a high chair for her house, but I'd rather sit on the couch. So I wanted to play with my favorite dog, Riley, but this new big dog was in my way. Had to tell him I want him, not you. He wouldn't let me play with him, so I just went on to have a dance party with my TT. Y'all won't even believe what happened in the next episode. Make sure y'all come back for part 2.
Today it's been a slam packed day though.
Yeah, for sure, per
Yeah.
use.
Yeah.
You gotta sit down and say, what did I do? What did I think about all the good things in? Because me,
It's just me and showing up for me. Like, you always. He's different. He's trying to do the work fight. Hi.
Are you friends with her? Let me know now. Are you friends with her? Are you friends with her?
Well, I'm back at my TT house today, and just know that I was pissed off when I arrived. My other TT son was there, and I was trying to figure out what he was doing here. He's staring at me like I'm the problem. No, you the problem. So I started to unpack myself because I was like, I'm going to be here a while. I might as well get all my little toys out. And then my TT left me and went in the kitchen, so I followed her in there. Oh yeah, I'm walking now. I forgot to tell y'all that. So I thought I was being nice, and I went to help her do the dishes, and she said I was in her way. So she put me in the living room with these kids, and I just didn't understand why would she leave me in there. So I cried and cried until she came and got me. As soon as she picked me up, I stopped crying like she trying to tell y'all she gullible and she fought for anything. So I'm thinking we finna spend some alone time together, and here come my TT son in there worried about what I'm doing. My TT made some pancakes, and I thought that they was just for me, but these kids in here getting pancakes, and I don't understand why. I'm looking at her because I want her to explain herself, but she don't have nothing to say to me. I'm watching them get their food even more irritated. But then we spent some time together when we got back to the living room. She made me laugh a little bit. I gave her a hug. She gave me a kiss just to inform me that she still loved me, because sometimes I don't be knowing when she be having company. So she sent them kids upstairs so we could take a nap together, and I guess that was nice. Y'all know that back rub always put me down. But not for long, I was right back up and I was ready to play with my cousins, and she was so irritated because she had just went to sleep. I love when we play this game. She be like, boo, ah, boo, ah, boo. But then she tried to leave me again, so I jacked her up and held her hostage. I just had to let her know that she wasn't going nowhere without me. I ended up getting back cool with my cousins, which is my TT sons. We watched a movie together. That was cool, I guess. But then it was time for me to go home, and y'all already know how I feel about that. Here they come, double teaming me, putting my stuff on. Just ruined my whole entire day. I'm looking at y'all hoping y'all can convince her to let me stay. But she wasn't having it because she said I didn't let her get nothing done today. I cried until she picked me up. I mean, she was telling the truth. And even though she had those kids over here with me again today, I'ma still come back tomorrow. Guess who's back again? We thought they was taking TikTok, and they still are. But until then, welcome to another episode of Spending the Day on my TT house, where I do what I want to do, can't write what I can't do, until my TT pack me up and send me home. Now I arrived today, the man that she called Bay had everything ready for me. He went and got me and my cousin some McDonald's. I love me a good Happy Meal. But when my mama dropped me off, she went to the store and got me and my cousin some snacks. We was prepared for the day. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but I be going weeks without seeing my TT. When I get here, I just be wanting a little bit of hugs and kisses and spend all my time with her. My favorite part about my TT house is this car that she got in her kitchen, because I be standing in it and I be taking out all her silverware from the drawers. So if you see me with a spoon, mind your business. If you are an original, you know I love being in the kitchen with my TT. Every time she cooked, I'm on her hip or I was sitting in my high chair. But now I'm too big for my little high chair, so I demand that my slave holds me the entire time she cooks. I'm a little more patient with her now when she cooking, because she feed me hours before, because she knows she take a long time. So when the food is done, I'll be ready to eat again. They should let me help put the cheese on the potatoes, and she said I put way too much, but I don't care. While we was waiting for dinner to finish, we sat down and we watched a movie together. I wasn't paying too much attention to it because I wanted to play with my cousin's toys. Me and him came to an agreement. If he wanted to play with my Bowie toys, then I had to play with all of his toys. Now my TT made me my own plate. She was nice enough to feed me because I don't feed myself when I'm with her. She waited on me hand and foot, like the king that I am. I almost took her fingers off trying to take that chicken. She thought I was gonna bite it. No, I want the whole thing. When I finished eating my food, she went and made her a plate. And I don't know why she thought for 1 second that she wasn't about to share with me. I ate my food, and then I ate her food, and then I gave her some kisses. She's so sweet, look. Mwah. We finished eating, and I decided that I was gonna be nice to them and spend a little time with them. We had a good time today, so I will be back tomorrow. Hey y'all, I'm back at my TT house. I know y'all didn't think I was gonna come back after I put my hands on her, but she gave me another chance today. So I was scoping the scene because that man that she called Babe was there again. And I was acting funny because you know, I don't really know about him for real. But I can't even lie to y'all no more. This dude kinda cool. He made my feet flutter and everything. I can't wait for my TT to take her hair down, because she just be patting so hard and I just be trying to understand, like, are you okay? But y'all know I be so hungry, so my TT put my bib on. Thank God she didn't forget this time, because I was gonna be so irritated. Oh, the food was so good, it knocked my socks off. After that meal, I was tired, so I laid on my TT for a little bit, but then I realized that y'all was watching, so I had to get up. I mean, she cool, but y'all ain't gonna see how cool we really are. So I just had to show y'all that I'm still standing on business. Cause who gonna say something? Oh, okay. I gave my TT a hug, but I was just trying to butter her up because I really wanted a snack. I was enjoying my snack and she put on my tablet, which she thinks is hers, but it's really mine because everything she buy really belongs to me. And then she laid me down with my bottle, but I didn't want to hold it no more, so y'all know I had my slave come lay with me and hold it for me. She was complaining, but I checked her real quick and she ain't had nothing else to say. I know that's right. I was really trying to figure out why her lips bigger than mine, but then she started with that rub down. I fought my sleep so hard. She was like, got him, and I was like, got you. Girl, I'm back up. Are you dumb? She was so irritated because she was trying to take a nap too, but I don't care, girl. Let's get up. After my 2-minute nap, I wanted me something good to eat. Instead, she put me around all these toys. I threw them all on the floor because get them away from me. I said I'm hungry. Now we back in the kitchen. Y'all know what that means. I hate when she walk away from me. Girl, I cannot see you. Stay in my eyesight at all times. She told me to hold the pacifier, but this tried to take it back. I put up a fight. This lady's strong, though. She ended up getting it from me, but she put some fruit in it, and I was very appreciative. And then we got on live to talk to all of y'all that really like me. Make sure y'all following the backup page. Here she go again, beating herself, and I just don't understand. Girl, are you fine? At this point, I'm just gonna help you beat yourself. I asked her to stop, but she wouldn't, so I started pinching her. And then she said, boy, if you don't stop pinching me, and I thought it was so funny. I told her that I wanted to watch Mickey Mouse, but she wanted to watch Grey's Anatomy, so I took the remote. Then she asked for it back. I tried to walk away, but I didn't get nowhere. I put up a fight because I was not letting this remote go, but then she got me, and I was so irritated. She tried to do a dance party with me, but I told y'all I wasn't in the mood. Then she talking about some, did you boo-boo? Yeah, I boo-boo. I just had a good meal and a snack. But then she wanted me nowhere near her. I guess I didn't smell too good. But y'all already know I don't care about nothing she be talking about. I'm like, girl, what's wrong with you? I almost socked her, but I decided to keep my hands to myself today. Now this right here made my day. She kept saying my feet stink. I'm like, smell it again, smell it again. I hate when she tries to change my diapers when I'm in the middle of having such a good time. Then I be trying to run away when she put my clothes on, like, catch me if you can. She always end up catching me, and I don't think that's fair. So then she tried to put me to sleep, but then she kissed me, and I was like, oh, well, now it's time to get up. She kept saying, you gonna be tired, you gonna be tired. I didn't believe her. But then she started getting me ready to go, and y'all know I hate when it's time to leave TT house, so I threw a fit. We had to go pick up her son before she took me home, and I cried all the way there. She said, boy, you gonna tire yourself out. And she was right, because I fell right to sleep. And even though she needs to take her hair down, I'ma still come back tomorrow.
ITT Stinking Butt is back.
Hold on, wait a minute. Do y'all hear something? Because I hear somebody talking.
Excuse you, this is my TikTok.
Well, what do we have here? It sounds like somebody's trying to interrupt my video.
Well, excuse me. I thought that we could share because this is going to be our last TikTok video. You could scoot over.
Now, what you mean by that? Our last.
Nephew, I hate to break it to you, but they are deleting TikTok. They taking it away. They is. For real, they is.
How I'm supposed to talk to all my aunties and all my cousins, TT?
I haven't really made up my mind on that yet, but I know we going to be on YouTube. So make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to the channel.
Now, back to what I was trying to say. Welcome to another episode of Sitting Today at my TT house, where I do what I want to do. Can't nobody tell me what I can't do until my TT pack me up and send me home. Now, when I first got here, my cousin wasn't here, so I was in his room watching TV. And then the man that she called Bae came home with me some McDonald's. I really appreciate him. Then I asked her to open up my juice, and I really didn't want her to open it because I knew she was going to drink some with her big greedy self.
Now hold up. You ain't need all that juice. Your diaper be hanging past your kneecaps. Chill out.
Oh my God. And then I hear this agitating voice. Like, where did she come from? She might get on my nerves sometimes, but I love her. So we had a little quick playtime together, and then I was poking her dog in the eye, and then her other dog came over there, and y'all know I can't stand that big old dog. And then me and my cousin had a dance party.
We do love a good dance party.
Anybody ask you? I didn't think so. I know I had a good time, so I will be back tomorrow, but on YouTube. What's up, y'all? Spend a day with me as an 8-month-old baby with my 24-year-old auntie. So my mama rolled me in the house, and then I noticed that my TT be thinking I'm happy to see her, but I really be happy because I can do whatever I want to do. When I got in the house, my uncle was there, and I was really confused because I thought it was just going to be me and her, but it's a strange dude in here. I didn't take my eyes off of him because usually he had my Gigi howl. It's strange that he here. My TT tried to distract me with some sweet kisses, but I mushed her because get off of me. What he doing here? It's just supposed to be me and you. Why you letting people in on our time? I love when she make this noise with her mouth, but I like it even better when I can do it. So I just took her hand and made her do it to me. She said I could do it myself, but I don't believe that. But y'all remember that strange dude I told y'all about? Why this man had his hands on my toy? I ended up rolling over the wrong way, but he still caught my drift. He had the nerve to look me up and down, so now we staring at each other, but I got a little scared because I realized his hands was bigger than I thought. So I went to my TT to see if she could save me, but I still ain't take my eyes off that fool. Here she go, rubbing me down. I almost fell asleep, but then my Gigi was there, and I cried for her. I made her hold me for a little while, but then I went back to my TT because she said she was leaving and taking that strange man with her. She ended up taking my cousin, too. So we had a little stare down real quick because I heard he had me eating my snacks the last time I left, but he had joked just like his mama, so I laughed at his face. Whew, now that they gone, I can give me some rest. Y'all know TT know what she doing with that back rub. After my 2-minute nap, I was back up and ready to play. My TT said she was trying to go to sleep. Ha! What a joke. My TT always calling me Depot. I don't know who that is, but this watch is mine. I tried to butter her up with a smile so I could yank it off her wrist, but she quit. I had to put my hands on her. She wasn't taking me serious. So you really ain't gonna give it to me? And that right there ruined my whole day. She tried to feed me, thinking that was gonna make me feel better. Well, no, I want that new Apple Watch that you got on your wrist. Then she called me eating her fingers, and she told me to stop, but y'all know I don't take her serious. She had the audacity to pull her hand away from me, so I put my hands on her again. Think of slacked her real hard. She ain't say nothing, cause she know what time it is. Oh yeah, I can stand up by myself now. My TT be so mad, she be like, boy, sit down, you still a baby. All of a sudden, she telling me I'm about to go home. She going on a date with her man. I don't think she know that I'm the only man that matter in her life. I'm not into sharing. Not my food, not my TT, and not her Apple Watch. I don't care who you say it belongs to. I know that it belongs to me. But y'all know she make me ooey and gooey with them sweet kisses, so I'm not mad no more. But then she wouldn't let me eat her dog, and I don't understand because he want to play with me and I want to eat him. He started putting me in my car seat. I'm trying to get out this thing. I'm trying to take a bite out of that chihuahua. And even though I had to put my hands on her, she don't want to share it with me, and her son eat my snack, I'ma still come back tomorrow.
Hey y'all, look who's back, and guess who's over the voiceover today? Me. Why? Because I gotta tell y'all about my day. These kids did me so dirty. So I ended up spending the afternoon with him instead of the morning, so I went and picked him up, and then we went to go get Dier from school. This boy was growing impatient. Dier never gets to see him because he's at school, so I thought today we would all spend the day together. Big mistake, I'll never do it again. So we got home, and we all got comfortable. That hat had to go, those gloves had to go. And his mama always see him in a cute outfit, but baby, it's hot. He's taking it off. So once we got back home, they played for a little bit, but nephew wasn't really impressed with the Bluey toys. He said, I'd rather watch a Bluey on TV. So I put it on for him, but then he started climbing all over me. Dier said he was going to read us a bedtime story, but neither one of us was sleepy. Nephew really growing up fast as hell, y'all. He be climbing everywhere, but then he got to playing in my blinds. I had to let him know that's a no-no. TC don't even play like that, so you can just go ahead and go to sleep. So I goes ahead and try to lay him down for a nap. He popped his head right up. Do you think I'm going to sleep? Because I'm not. Definitely had me looking crazy. So I gave him a little bottle, but then he was still hungry, so we headed to the kitchen. This right here is his favorite food, but I'm not even going to say the name of this company unless they sponsor him, period. So then we hopped on live. Make sure y'all go follow my backup page. I'm going to tag it below because I can only go live on that page. Reached 1,000 followers real quick. Yeah. Dier is a big help. I told y'all he wanted a sibling real bad, but this is as close as he gonna get to one. So he was helping me feed him, and then he actually got tired. So I put him to sleep, but then baby, I start falling asleep. I know y'all do that when y'all put them kids to sleep. Y'all start falling asleep. Y'all, why would Dier get the yell and talk about, I want to play with him, he needs to wake up? Then piss me off. Because look, he back woke. Y'all know he only take 5-minute naps. Why would you wake him up? If you would have waited one more minute, he would have been woke. So now we back in the kitchen because it was time for me to make dinner. I tried to get a little bit of sleep in, but kids don't let you do that. I know y'all kids be on YouTube watching that Wednesday dance. I'm about dance, dance, dance with my hands, hands, hands. I cannot stand that dance. When I tell y'all these kids drove me crazy in this kitchen between Dier begging for food, screaming he was hungry like I'm not cooking, and nephew being very impatient begging for rice. Like, be so for real. Then Dier tried to read him the story. Then he got to doing this noise with his mouth. Nephew was so surprised because he really loved when people do that. I ended up making some rice, some smothered chicken, and some corn. And then I tried to give nephew some rice thinking it was his first time. But then I remembered his daddy is Asian. They eat rice for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This was nothing new to him. But he almost broke my finger trying to get the spoon from me. Like, let me just feed it to you. It's something about an independent baby that just do not sit right with me. But he really did enjoy the rice, which I knew he would. Now, I thought nephew stunk before, but now that he is really eating, y'all, when I say this smell like a grown man and I no longer want to change his diapers ever, but I feel like he old enough to change his own diapers since he got his degree and he know everything. So I went ahead and got him dressed because I was getting ready to take him home. And I want y'all to know that my nephew do not take me serious, not even a little bit. I try to be a little stern with my voice. He don't care. But he was happy to do the TikTok dance, y'all. We almost got it. We gonna be in the cut with my twin. We be vibing. But then he started crying. Y'all know how we get. Every time he have a little piece of happiness, he get to screaming and acting crazy. But I will tell y'all, he found himself another slave. He sure did. I wasn't holding that bottle. He said he got it. And I tell you what, I'm not doing this again tomorrow. I'm going to keep him by himself. I'm praying for y'all with some kids.
Welcome back to another episode of Spending the Day at my TT house, where I do what I want to do. Can't nobody tell me what I can't do until my TT packed me up and sent me home. As you can see, I already had my snacks, and then I had an attitude, so my TT said, oh, he must be tired. And as much as I fought my sleep, I went down. I just did not win this fight today. She was completely right. I was indeed tired. I tried my hardest to stay up here, just bobbing and weaving, bobbing and weaving. I actually was playing with my TT ear, and I put her to sleep, and then she hopped up like, you ain't finna play me, because I was still woke. But I ended up going down, and then she took my toy from me. I woke up real upset about that toy. But as soon as I woke up, she had some macaroni ready for me. It may look like I have an attitude, but that's just my face. I get that from my mama. She tried this airplane thing on me, and it just never worked. It never worked, girl. Give it up. But that macaroni was delicious to the point where I had to take the spoon and feed myself. She wasn't moving fast enough for me. I scraped the bottom of that bowl. I finished my mac and cheese that actually belonged to my cousin, but he was nice enough to share with me today. We went to go spend some time together. Y'all know I love him. And I cried and cried into that man that she called Bay. Let me play that game with him. Y'all see that tear hanging off my face? I know I leave it there for cautionary purposes. You just never know when you gotta bust out in tears. This was a short day, and it was time for me to go. But when my mama came, my TT was making dinner, so I finished helping her because she can't really cook for real. It ain't good if I ain't in there. So me and my mama helped her stir her potatoes. I really wanted to stay for dinner, but I left, and I will be back tomorrow. I'm back. Welcome to another episode of Spending the Day at my TT house, where I do what I want to do. Can't nobody tell me what I can't do until my TT pack me up and send me home. I would like to start off by saying that as soon as I walked in the house, my TT gave me 2 bananas. Well, it was 1, and then I broke it into 2, and then I kept giving her the remote control because I wanted to watch Bluey. She's talking about Grey's Anatomy. Girl, you done watched this 15 times. If you don't turn on Bluey, look at me. I keep looking back at the TV because ain't nothing changed yet. So my TT snuck off to make her some food and then caught herself covering up with a paper towel. I took that paper towel right off that food and I put it next to her and I was like, nah, let me put it on the floor because she's so lazy she ain't gonna get up and get it so she can cover up her food again. I don't like how she tried to play me because I thought in the club we was all fam. Because every man for theyself. Ended up sharing it, but it was the fact that she tried to hide it in the first place. I said, let me put my stuff on and go on home. Because you really in here acting real brand new and this a new level of big backery. But I calmed down and I grabbed my tablet, played me a quick little episodes of Bluey, and then I wanted to play with my TT. So I was trying to put these glasses in her mouth. But she was like, that's not how that go. But of course she let me do whatever I want to do. So she sat here for 5 minutes and let me try to put these in her mouth. She finally took them and put them on her face. And then she turned around and put them on me. I'm not gonna lie, it made me laugh. I was cracking up. Gave her a little Eskimo kiss and went on about my business. So I wanted to play with my tablet again, but I wanted her to be the one to hold it and not me because it's too heavy. But I started getting irritated because, girl, you see me putting this tablet on you? Here I go again, putting it on her lap. I said I want you to do it. Then I ended up making a mess on my shirt, so she changed my clothes. Then we played my favorite little spitting game. All in all, time was had, so I will be back tomorrow. I went to my first trunk or treat today, and let me tell you, I was not impressed. I'm starting to think that I'm not a people person because I don't like being around people. But every time they put some candy in my basket, I looked at it. If it wasn't what I wanted, I just kept on going. My TT opened up one of these suckers for me, and when I tell y'all it was so nasty, all of a sudden everybody wanted to have a dance party, but I was locked in my stroller. It was time for me to get out and get funky. They was talking about some YMCA. Let me out. So as soon as I got out, I showed them people what I was made of. I was moving this little donkey tail. Yo, I know I killed a shimmy. I can't be defeated. But it's something about when they let me loose, I take off running every time. My TT was so mad because she had to chase me everywhere. And then I wanted to go into school to see what was in there because I'd never been in there before. And then I took off running again. My TT said I'd never seen a donkey run that fast. Y'all know she got asthma. Look at her, about to pass out on the floor. So then my other TT had to come and catch me while mama just sat there and watched. So when all the candy collecting was over, I went to go play at the playground. And the slide was my favorite part. I smiled the whole way down. When I was done, it was back to having an attitude. I gave my TT a quick little smile, and that was it. She wasn't getting too much else out of me. Happy Halloween.
That's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. Just the way I like it. I like it. This is about the end of my video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, comment, hit that T-Mike, and sound level of my way, subscribe to that. You can follow me at least to my social media, that Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and YouTube. And look at shout out. All y'all.